How are you doing? Welcome to the very first episode of the Niagara Grit podcast. I am your host, Rob Arbitowski. Most people call me Arbo. On this show, I will talk about youth sports, any kind of sports from youth to pro, high school, college. We'll get into it all. Hunting, fishing. I'm a big hunter. I like to go fishing. Got ice fishing coming up. Maybe we'll get something going on the ice fishing show. And everyday moments in between. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen on this. Like, stuff just comes to your head and you start talking about it, right? So we're going to go with it there. So whether you're a diehard Bills fan or a weekend hunter or I say a hockey parent in an 18-degree ice rink on a Saturday morning at 4 a.m. Well, that's what time we used to start practice. But anyways, that's what we're going to cover. So if you're ready to play, ready to watch, buckle those seatbelts up and let's go. Let's go with my first. I wrote a lot of stuff down. Don't pick on me. Not good at this shit. It's my first time, first show. Oh, by the way, the date of episode 1. I don't even know what today's date. Like January 8th or something. It's Wednesday or Thursday night. But anyways, so let's go. Let's start off with I wanted to mention a few things on here. Did I put down? Yes. I got to find my shit. I'm very unorganized, by the way. That's me. That's who I am. So you might want to get used to that. The introduction. Why do I want to do a podcast? Well, a hobby. Why do we all want to do a podcast? A goddamn hobby. I have nothing to do. I'm 50 years old. I'm bored as shit. I can't play video games no more because too many damn buttons on the controllers. Yeah, back in the day, we had controllers. It was A, B, C. That's all you had. Now you pick up these controllers. You got the X button. It's not three. They're all over. You just can't do it anymore. It's horrible. But anyways, so that's why I'm doing it. I need bifocals, by the way. This is horrible. I'd like to mention 3 podcasts that made me want to do it. That I enjoy listening to every day or every time I get a chance. Ryder Radio is one. Brad Ryder, very, very good podcaster. He's been in this game a long time, knows what he's doing. Me, on the other hand, I am no Brad Ryder, but I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn as we go, and we'll see how it works. You guys will probably laugh at me. It'll be haters. It'll be people that like me. Another reason why I'm doing this for my family. Friends and family that ain't around me. You know, I got my sister in Arkansas. Hi, Tammy. Love you. I got friends in all over the place. Friends in Maryland, friends in Erie, Pennsylvania. Stennis's, they're about ready to move to who God knows who because they're moving every goddamn 2 years. I swear to God, this guy moves every 2 years. He moves. It just happens. He just moves. I don't understand why, but he likes to move. But he does nice work on those houses that he buys. Anyways, so that's Brad Ryder. You could look him up on Ryder Radio, Riter. And I'm telling you, he plays, it's Monday through Friday live. I'm not live. He's live Monday through Friday, 10 to 12. Tune in. You'll get a lot of laughs. He has some good stuff on there. I listen to him every day. It gets me through 2 hours of my work day. And so Ryder Radio. Subscribe and like his podcast. He's one of the reasons why I started. The other one is guys I work with, Elliot, Ernest. They have a podcast called, I had to write this shit down. Like I shouldn't have to write it down because I should know. I know the names, but I forget. I swear to God, I'm going through dementia at 50 years old. It's true. But anyways, that podcast is all smoke, no cap. And let me tell you, these guys are funny. You will laugh. I laugh every time I watch them. He has a bunch of his family members on, friends. It is a hip-hop podcast. They talk about things here and there, but you'll like it. Look them up. No cap. Wait, not no. See, I already forgot it. All smoke, no cap podcast. Look them up. You'll see them. They're from Niagara Falls. As me, I'm from Niagara Falls. And then the third one, Need a Miracle, Sports and Gambling. Okay, we're talking about guys who they give bets every week. They got a lot of shows. They've been doing this for 2 or 3 years. But the one co-host, Josh Merrick, oh my God, do not listen to his bets. Plus, he stinks at fantasy football. So and he hates the Bills. Hates the Bills, number one. And number two, he dogs Ohio State. How can you dog Ohio State over Michigan? Come on, Josh. Anyways, that's it. That's the introduction. And now I want to get into a little bit of the show here that I'm doing today. Got it written down, and I'm all mixed up. I had 3 different goddamn pages here. We're going to start with my hunting season this year. So when it comes to hunting, man, it's people think, oh yeah, you just get in a tree and you wait for the deer to come in and you shoot them. It's not that easy. I wish it was that easy. I'm going to put my glasses on now that I'm not reading off of this book. I need bifocals. And look at this. How do you like that? Got the sunglasses on here for Niagara Grit podcast out of Niagara Falls, New York. So anyways, my food plots, and I'm going to try to put some pictures on here when I do a little bit of editing with food plots or whatnot. Hunting season starts. People think, oh, it starts in October and you shoot a deer and it's over. No, people. It does not work that way. I wish it was that easy. It is so much work. When you put in food plots, if food plots hold deer, I'll show a picture or two. They hold deer. They bring the deer into you. You get to set up your stands better. You can hunt winds better. I have 5 stands in my area, so if I got west wind, I hunt over here. If I got south wind, I hunt over here. I'm learning as I go. I miss a lot of hunting. My son played travel hockey for a while, so I was out of it for about 15 years. I'm back into it 4 years in, and I've shot a deer every year. I haven't missed one. I haven't lost one. That's 100%. That's good on me, 100%. How do you like that? 100% accurate. I did have one miss, but I didn't wound any deer. So I maybe not 100%. I had one miss. And we're not going to talk about the rifle season. We're just not going to talk about that. So we're going to go with, food plots. So when you do a food plot, you can't just do like a little 10 by 20 area. We do 8 acres of food plots. This shit takes forever. And so you gotta have a tractor. You gotta know somebody that knows what they're doing. I'm good. I got my Uncle Bob and my Uncle Jeff. That's where we hunt. They have property over in Eagle, New York. I'm blessed to be able to hunt there, to be honest, because otherwise I'd be hunting somewhere like behind the Summit Park Mall, sneaking in there because that's posted now. Everything's posted. You can't hunt anywhere. So I'm blessed to have somewhere to hunt. My brother also owns a bunch of property in Springville. I'm going to have him on the show later on, discuss a big buck he shot this year. But with that, the food plots, it's not a 1 weekend thing. It's 6 weekends long, man. And I tell you, I had blisters on my feet a couple of times. It's a lot of walking. Next year, I'm going to wear a Fitbit to see how many steps I get in. When you're walking around with the seed, you got to roll it. You're planting it. You're rolling it, planting it. And it just takes forever, but it worked out. I mean, my small food plot held deer, and I shot a deer. I didn't shoot it off the food plot, but I could have. I had some bucks in there. One night I seen 8 bucks in my food plot. 8 bucks, some decent ones, small ones, nothing really big that I wanted to shoot. I would have took a small one, to be honest, but I just, it was early in the season and I didn't want to. I was hoping to get a big shot, one of the 2 10 points I had on camera. And that never happened. But anyways, so that's food plots. Now, let me take off these glasses because I can't read. I need bifocals, I tell you. This is how my season went. I started hunting. I took a week off in October, the first week. And I seen a lot of deer. And I always shoot a deer the first week. And yes, there's about, I don't know if it was a Wednesday or Thursday. It's getting near the end of the week. And I had a doe come in. And it was about 25, 15 yards. I don't know. I got a video after I shot and then a video of tracking it. I'm going to put that video up during the show. It's a little 5-minute video. After we're done here, I'll put it up after the hunt and talk, and then we'll go with that. With that said, it was a good season for me. I seen a lot of deer. I see 25, 30 deer that week. There wasn't a sit that I went out that whole week that I didn't see a deer. Every time I sat, I seen at least one deer. And that says something with food plots and everything. It keeps those deer moving and keeps them coming to you. And with that, my hunt season, like I said, I had a bad rifle season. I only went out twice. Yeah, I fucking missed. Okay, I'd never shot a rifle before in my life. Long story. I thought I could put it on the shoulder, just shoot. Yeah, 65 yards. It wasn't a big buck, thank God. It was just a doe, but still 65 yards, man. That's a dead deer to your rifle. I don't care who you are. You got to kill that. We all miss. But you got 65 yards with a rifle. It's a dead goddamn deer. I don't give a shit who you are. You got to kill them things. It would have been more meat in the freezer for me. Now I'm stuck with one deer. Thank God I got a family member that shoots about, between the two of them, him and his wife, Amanda and Mark, they shoot about 8 deer a year. I mean, they got deer galore in their freezer. So, I mean, if I run out, I'll just head over there, grab some packages and put them in the freezer meat. Subs are good. Venison subs, have some venison subs. Those are good. So, yeah, off with the glasses again because I can't fucking see because it's dark in here. Oh, I wonder why it's dark in here. I'm wearing goddamn sunglasses. Anyways. So, that's how the season went. We're going to take a break here. I'm going to share this 5-minute video real quick. And we'll break from there, and we'll head into the next topic when we come back. I'm going to talk a little sabres. After the sabres, we'll talk some bills, and then we'll end the show. When I talk about youth sports too, I got a thing coming up. My nephew, he's a goalie, 13 years old, currently plays for the Cazenovia Chiefs, 13U Bantam team. Travel. It's pretty good. It's a good goalie. I'm going to have him on here for a show, ask him some questions, talk to him. He's going to be a segment for me, and it's going to be called Behind the Mask. I wanted to mention that real quick before we start this other stuff. But yeah, we're going to go through that. Behind the Mask. Cam Behind the Mask is what it's going to be called. Can't wait to have you on, Cam. So then we'll talk Sabres, then we'll talk the Bills, and I'll give you my playoff picks. So, and I'm pretty good. I'm a lot better than that Josh Miracle guy. I'll tell you that right now. Way better than Josh Miracle. So after this is done, with this little video I'm going to show you, we'll come back and we'll talk Sabres hockey, and then we'll get into the Bills, and then I'll end the show. It's going to be a short one, I think, maybe 30 minutes. But hey, it's my first episode, and I'm happy where I'm at right now. So let's keep it going, guys. I'll be back in a little bit. Here's a little short 5-minute video. I hope you like it. It's not the best. I tried. It's the first video I ever edited. It could get boring, and you might get a little dizzy during the blood trail, but hey, this is an Niagara Grit, and we like to get gritty.
Well, about 7:30 this morning, a doe came in. Smaller one. I was going to let her go, but then she just gave me a shot that I knew I would smoke it. I think I got a good shot. Bring it down a little bit. See if there's any blood. I think I've seen her fall. I think we're good. Okay. Right here's where I shot. About 15 yards from the stands, only about a 16-yard shot. And we got blood right off the bat, so we're going to start here on this trail. I gave it about an hour and a half. I thought I seen her go down. Here, we're going to go right here. Let's see. Blood right there. Blood there. Blood there. Blood there. What's right here? Where'd she go? she is. Got her. Ready? She didn't run too far. Nice little doe. All right. Blood, 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 blood. Look at that blood. See, it's curled right around here and just fucking keeled over. That's a shot right there, boys. Smoked them. Rage. Rage in the cage. Rage in the cage.
Hey, y'all, we're back here at the Niagara Grit podcast. So, yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed the video. So, like I said, it got you a little dizzy. Hopefully you stuck around to watch the rest of the show, for Christ's sakes. Man, tell you, when you talk a lot, your mouth gets dry. Ryder talks about that on Ryder Radio all the time. Subscribe and like him. Subscribe and like me, too. You're going to like these podcasts, I'm telling you right now. But, man, he's right. When you talk a long time, your mouth gets dry. So I had to take a break, get some water. We're gonna go into talking a little Sabres hockey here. I don't know, man. First of all, Kevin Adams is gone. Thank God. The players didn't want to play for him, it seems like. I never liked him myself. I feel bad he lost his job. I don't want anyone to lose their job, but he'll be all right, I'm sure. But Uka Puka Pekka Luukkonen Puka Puka Pupa Puka Uka Pekka Luukkonen. I don't like him. Everybody likes his name, okay? Everybody likes this guy because of his name. Now, I want him to do good, obviously, because right now, with Lyon being out, I mean, we got that other guy. I don't even know who's starting tonight. I'll have to check. I got the computer up right here. I'm going to look up some stuff. But he just is not consistent for me. Yes, he's a good goalie. You play in the NHL, you're a good goalie. But the guy, he just, like the other night, man, we're up 4-0. Yeah, there's some giveaways, but make a damn save. He played well after it got 4-3. He came up strong. I'll give him credit on that. But dude, man, you gotta buckle down here, okay? We can't be just sitting here giving up 3 goals in 5 minutes. I don't care how bad your defense is. It can't happen. We're going for the playoffs, baby. So that's one problem I have with the Sabres is the goaltending. I think it's average. I'm not sure if Levi will be the answer. I really like Lyon. I like the guy behind Uka too. What the heck's his name? I can't even think of it. I'll have to look it up on the computer. But yeah, I just with the Uka Pekka Luukkonen, everybody likes him, and you go to a game and he makes this easiest save. I could make the damn save, and they're going, Uka, Uka. It's a name, people. Just let it go. He's not the goalie of the future. I'm telling you that right now. I don't think so anyways. But, so yeah, that's my goaltending opinion. I don't think Uka Pekka Luukkonen is the guy to go with. He may be what we go with. But I do hear some trade rumors right now. They were talking about on the radio today. I hear Panarin is a hot commodity right now, possibly for the Sabres. The new GM, whatever his name is, I can't pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try. He's trying to. Rumors around the league is he wants Panarin. There's some. They have a connection there, I guess, between the two of them. So we'll see what happens there. The Sabres play the Rangers tonight. We'll let's look at the standings right now. Okay, I take the glasses off because. You know what I said? I can't see. Goddamn bifocals. Need them. I hate it, but hey, whatever. So right now the Sabres are 41 games in, or 22-15-4, 48 points. All right, with the Rangers. Oh man, they're like even below the Sabres here. Let's see. We got the Rangers. They're not far below the Sabres. They're 20-18-6. Is that what it says? 2018-6. Let me see here. The Rangers, yes. 20 wins, 18 losses, 6 ties for 46 points. Sabres, 22 wins, 15 losses, 4 ties for 48 points. So, oh man, tonight's game. Here's the thing. Rangers are almost a dead last. Sabres are a point behind a wild card spot. Yet they'll be tied if the Rangers win. This, to me, is a huge game. Sabres need to win this game to show that they're real, they're ready to go. Because I'm ready to go. I'm ready, man. Come on, bring it on. The Sabres need to win. We need a playoff season. You know, I mean, when's the last time we had a party in the plaza? We love the Bandits. We will talk about Bandits too sometime. It's not today. But party in the plaza, man, I remember those days. Dreary days. Oh, my God. We need those days back here in Buffalo real soon. Just like the Bills come back, we can do it. I mean, dude, it's been so long. We got rid of Adams, and I think that's a key. That's going to be a key thing. So I want to see who's starting tonight. Let me see if they mentioned a starter for tonight. Sabres starting goalie today. There it is. Look at it. It comes out right there today. This is a thing I used to use for fantasy sports. Used to tell me the lineup for the night. Projected lineups. I really need a touch screen. Starting goalies for projected starting goalies. Come on. NHL.com. This isn't what I wanted. Yes, I understand. No cookies. We don't want. I mean, I love cookies. Don't get me wrong. They say they're going with. According to ESPN.com, it shows 2 goalies' names. It says Colton Ellis there. Maybe Colton Ellis is getting a start. I do like him. I don't know much about him yet. I know he's young. I know the Sabres were really interested in him. They really wanted him. So we'll see what happens tonight. Looks like it's going to be Peyton Krebs, centered by Tage Thompson and Josh Doan. Josh Doan. We finally got Doan on this team, but it's his kid. We were after that guy for how many years? Now we got his kid. He's a pretty good player. He's putting some stats up. We got Jason Zucker came back in the lineup, which is huge. Love Jason Zucker. Jason Zucker brings so much grit to this team. Hey, Niagara Grit. That's why we like Jason Zucker. He's a grit player. He's going to be centered by Josh Norris, and on the other wing is going to be Alex Tuck. Scored a goal last game. Alex Tuck, local. He's trying to get that $10 million contract. Let's get him signed. GM Jukamoko, whatever the hell your name is. Got to get him signed. The third line is going to be McLeod, center, and Jack Quinn, and Zach Benson. Little Zach Benson's not even 21 yet. He can't even drink beer yet. That's unbelievable. And he's in his 3rd year in the NHL. He may be 21 now, but he may have just turned 21. The players have probably been taking him over to Canada for the last 3 freaking years, for all we know. Probably going to the Canadian Ballet. There's not a bad place. A couple places over there I like, but yeah. And the fourth line is going to be Noah Ostlund, centering Malenstein and Greenway. Like it. I like Noah Ostlund. He's been a heck of a player. I don't like him back on the fourth line, though. I mean, he got sent down right before Adams got fired. And I think that's why Adams got fired. He sent Ostlund down. Kid's been playing fantastic. He's got putting up points, doing really good. I'm excited about the Sabres for once. It's been a long time, people. We may be in the playoffs. Come on. How about it for the Buffalo Sabres? Niagara Grit likes you. Let's get us back into that fucking party in the plaza so we can drink it up and get some beers. But anyways, yeah, the defenseman, Owen Power. Oh, bleh. The guy has no power. I don't like him, people. I do not like him. His effort stinks. He's 6 foot something, 200 something pounds, and he can't move nothing. The guy should be killing people out there. And he gives the puck away. How many times? He's just not good on the puck. I don't like him. He is playing with Byron Bowen. Byron I like. He's he's fast. He's good. Jacob Bryson. Zach Mesta scored his first NHL goal the other night. I like him. He's going to be a decent defenseman for us, I think. And, of course, Samuelson and Rasmus Dahlin. Dahlin. Can't go wrong with Dahlin. So that's our lineup tonight. Hopefully we come out with a win. And hopefully we pick up Panarin. If we get the win, I think we're back in the playoffs. So that's going to end it for the Sabres talk for me today. Like I said, this is going to be a short show. It's my first one. I'm hoping to get into 30 minutes or so. We'll see. We'll see where we're at when we're done. But we only got one more segment left here. So I'm going to take a little break, do some research on this Bills game, let you know what I think, and then I'll give you my picks. I do want to mention something from the last game that I noticed when I was in the stands. Yes, I'm a season ticket holder. 12 years. Been going forever. 12 years straight for season ticket holder. I did pick up our group, 4 of us, we did pick up the PSLs. We are going to be there next year, thank God. But, man, I'll tell you, it's something I noticed in the fourth quarter of the last game. I'll talk about it when I get back. Man, your mouth gets dry when you talk. But, yeah, we'll talk about that when I get back. We're going to talk some Bills. I'll go over my playoff picks, and then we'll have an end of the show, and we'll go with that. I'll be right back, and hopefully you will be too. It's the Niagara Grit from Niagara Falls, New York. Welcome back to the Niagara Grit podcast, episode 1, here from lovely Niagara Falls, New York. So Sabres talk is over. Now we're going to get some Bills talk. Something written down here that I noticed in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. I'm watching the game. Okay, and I'm watching the game. As I'm watching it, I looked down on the field, and I didn't even know Harrison got hurt. The game's near the end. It's not far from over, and Harrison gets hurt late. I can see why he's on the field, but Trey White is on the field. The guy's coming off 2 major injuries in the last, 5 years? Come on, McDermott. You can't have Trey White on the field at that moment. I can see playing him a little bit, anything like that. You can't tell me you couldn't have. For Christ's sakes, it's the fourth quarter. Harrison gets hurt, and you still cut them in. Trey White played all 48 snaps. 48 snaps, every single snap. Him of only 3 players. I'm reading that article right now. I looked it up. Who else played? It was. Let me go. Come on, I got this thing going on here. They're up 35-0 for Christ's sakes, and you got Trey White on the field. Like I said here, you could have moved rookie safety Jordan Hancock, cornerback. You could have moved anybody. I'm looking at the article. It's kind of hard to tell right now, but I'm looking at it. I have to read up on it. But I tell you this, man. Yeah, you could have you could put anybody back there. Anybody. You didn't need to have Trey White on the field there. I mean, Harrison got hurt. What if Trey White gets hurt in one of those last 5 plays? You might as well throw the season away at that point. We're not very good on cornerback as it is. And he's had a great season. And you're risking him injury. It's 35-8. And a meaningless game in the fourth. He played every single snap in the fourth quarter, the whole game. 48 snaps. Trey White. McDermott, I'm upset about it because I love the Bills. The Bills keep me going. It's almost over for the year. I don't know what I'm going to do after that. Sabres, like we talked about, are doing good. But you can't have Trey White there. For Christ's sakes, you're having Coleman field punts. Coleman fielding punts. Great. I like it. I don't mind it. He's out of here anyways, probably. So why don't you have him try quarterback? Come on, McDermott. That's it. I'm done with that one. I can't even talk about it no more. I get so upset. Because if he would have got hurt, we might as well throw him this weekend away. Prater already got hurt. I understand that. I'm okay with him in there. Got to see what he's got, see if he's not injured. I don't know the whole story there. But Trey White shouldn't have been out there. And I'll go crazy on that forever. I just could not believe it. I'm watching the game, and I looked out. I didn't even know Harrison got hurt until I got home. I watched a little bit on TV when I got home and see he was hurt. I was still in the moment of being in the last game at Highmark, but by the way, that was great. I mean, you talk about touching it, and the video they played. It's probably one of my favorite times in the stadium all time. I've been there for some great games. The McCoy game, I was there for the Kansas City Chiefs when we played the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Bruce Smith knocked out Joe Montana. Yep, I was there for that. So I'm going to miss that stadium. I love that place, man. I love it. That was a good place. I didn't cry, though. I heard people crying. Not me. Moving across the street. We make bigger and better memories there. Probably win a Super Bowl over there. Hopefully we win a Super Bowl out of this stadium. We still got a chance. We win 3 games. We're in the Super Bowl. It's doable. There's no Lamar Jackson. There's no Mahomes. We could win the Super Bowl, Josh Miracle. I know you don't like him. And Josh Miracle hates the Bills from Miracle Sports Betting or whatever. I want you to, you guys can look him up. If you have trouble getting the spelling, leave something in the comments. Oh, by the way, with comments, leave comments on a video. I'll answer you guys in comments and stuff and see what I can do. I'm probably only do 1 show a week. And I won't go live for a while. As time goes on, I may go live. If I get a sponsor or something, I'm open to sponsors, like a pizzeria or something. I'll have your pizza box right on the table here. We'll be eating your pizza right here. Sponsor me, for Christ's sakes. I got one in mind. See what I can do. I'm not going to say the name because right now he's not a sponsor. I can't say the name if you're not sponsoring me. But anyways, yeah, so that was my biggest problem with the game, man. I can't even, I don't even want to talk about it no more, but got to take off the glasses again to see what else I want to talk about here. Jacksonville versus Buffalo. Let's talk about the game a little bit. Jacksonville's top running defense in the league. Bill's got James Cook. He's the number 1 running back in the league. Won the rushing title. I would have been okay with him playing quarter. A lot of people wouldn't. Or a drive. I don't know. I'm glad he didn't get hurt. He didn't play. Played 2 snaps. He didn't get hurt, and he still won a rushing title. That's a win for James Cook. I mean, that's a win for him. It's a win for us, win for James Cook, win for the Bills organization. First rushing title since O.J. Simpson. Yeah, that's the name of the past, huh? Big stories there. But anyways, number 1 defense against the number 1 running back. I believe whoever wins that battle wins the game, I think. It's going to come down to that and then the turnover battle. Turnovers, as you know, the Bills, they're like 5-1 when they win the turnovers. I don't know the stats. I didn't have time to look. Listen, man, I come into this, taping this show fast. I didn't do a lot of research. I have to get it on because I want to give some picks. My first show, I've been trying since November to start. That's when I got wanting to do this podcast for the Niagara Grit podcast out of Niagara Falls, New York. And we're here, and I wanted to do it, and I'm here, and I'm doing it. We're back to the Jacksonville-Buffalo game. So that's whoever wins that rushing battle, I think will win the game. If James Cook goes for $120 and scores a touchdown, I think the Bills win. I really do. It could come down to Kincaid, too. I mean, if Kincaid gets going, if Kincaid gets, say, 8 touches and he goes for over 100 yards and a touchdown, they could win there, too. Or we could be screwed with kicker. I mean, this game comes down to a kicker. Their kicker can kick from 85 yards, probably, for all I know. I know he can kick from 65. I've seen him do it. But it's out of all teams to play, I didn't want to play Houston. Jacksonville was the second team I didn't want to play. They're 8-0 in their last 8. They won their last 8 games, so they're due for a loss. And come on now, 8 in a row. Let's not let them get 9. I do like that Josh Allen over Tracy Lawrence. I think Josh Allen's a better quarterback. Tracy Lawrence has more weapons on receiver, and that's why that running game is going to be key. I mean, I really think that's going to be the key to the game. Whoever wins that battle is going to win this game. I'll give you my pick when I get there. I'm not going to say it now, so I'm going to go over these picks real quick. I do not know if it will be a high-scoring game. Everybody thinks it will be. I bet you they're thinking 30s. Jacksonville scored, I think, 30-plus points in their last 8 games. I think that's what they're averaging, something over 30 points. So what do you think the Bills need to win this game? How many points? I'll tell you. I think that they may need over 35 points. They may need 5. It may be like 38, 35. It could be something. That final score could be like that. But with that said, don't be surprised. This is the NFL now. I don't know how it happens, but it's the NFL. Don't be surprised if you get some goofy game like 9-6. I mean, let's face it, that could happen. I don't think it will, but we'll see. It's not going to be played in Buffalo. We know that. So it's going to be good weather, hopefully. I mean, if it's raining like it was in what game was it raining in this week? Tampa, the Tampa Bay game, it just poured in the first half, and it was sloppy. I tell you, it was sloppy as shit. I wouldn't want it. I don't want a game like that. It's going to be good to be playing in good weather. May the best team win. Right now, I think it's close, man. It's very close, and I don't like it. I'm nervous just sitting here talking about it. I mean, the season could be over for the Bills in 4 days, and I don't want that to happen. I don't think it will, and you'll know that when I say my picks. I mean, I'm not being biased. But we'll go over that pick, and I'll tell you what I think. So, talking about picks, that's how we're going to end this segment. I'm going to go pick the playoffs. We're going to go Rams, Panthers, okay? 10.5-point spread. I'm not picking the spread. So, obviously, without picking the spread, this is a no-brainer. The Rams, Stafford, probably this year's league's MVP. This game's going to be over in the first quarter, I think. I'm looking at probably a 14, 17-point blowout for the Rams. So that's where I'm going there with the first game of the playoffs. The second game of the playoffs are going to be Packers-Bears. Very interesting game. It's going to be a fun game to watch. I tell you, I like Williams, man. Williams reminds me of a young Josh Allen. Really does. I like his charisma. I like the way he plays. I like his battle. I'm telling you, right now they're the underdog. They're only a 1.5 underdog, but I'm taking the Bears here. So I'm going to take the Bears over the Green Bay Packers. Eric Freeman's not going to like it. If you watch the show, Eric, I know you're not going to like it, but that's my pick, man. That's my pick. And my picks are usually good. They're definitely a lot better than Josh Miracle. That guy's picks. You want to ask him who he thinks. Christ, he took Michigan over Ohio State. And come on now. Ohio State over Michigan over Ohio State. Come on. Get out of here, Josh. Anyways, third game of the weekend. Hey, you got it, boys. Here it is. Here's the big one. I'm going to pick the big one here. I'm going in order. I was going to go Bills last, but I'm going to go in order. Bills, Jags. Wow, man. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going in order when I get through, why I went in this order here. As I may be a little biased on my picks, but hey, that's me. I'm going to go Bills, all right? And I'm going to go Bills by 10. I don't think they win a last-second field goal. I think the Bills win. And when I say their score, I think it's going to be a shootout. So I'm going to go 42-32 Bills. It's the only game I'm going to leave a score for you. Yeah, it's a funky-looking score. I don't know how Jacksonville's going to get 32, but hey, that's my pick. Bills 42-32 in a high-scoring game. How about a Kincaid? Big game for Kincaid. I think that's obviously Cook, like I said, that will do it. So let's go Bills over Jags. All right, let's go Buffalo. Yes, I'm biased. Yes, I'm a Bills fan, and that's what I picked, the Buffalo Bills. So with that said, as we go into Sunday, we have the Eagles and the 49ers. I hate Philadelphia fans. They are the worst fans besides Freddie. Freddie, you're a good fan. You know who I'm talking about. He's okay. He's an okay fan. But that Eagle, and when the Eagles were in Buffalo in that game where it rained all day and I got soaked and I was pissed off and miserable because we lost, I tell you, their fans are ruthless. They were ruthless from the start of the tailgate to the middle of the game to the end of the game to on the way out. I even called some chick a bad name because she just wouldn't shut the hell up. So sometimes you just got to act like a human, okay? It's just football. Eagle fans, worst fans in the NFL. But with that said, hate to do it. Man, I hate to do it. Sorry to Logan over there. If you watch this, Logan, I'm sorry. Your 49ers just ain't going to have it in them, man. I'm taking the Eagles here. The Eagles over 49ers on Sunday afternoon. Sunday night, the big one. Everybody is loving on New England. Not this guy. They haven't fucking played anybody. You can ask my buddy Chris Gordon. They haven't played anybody. He's their biggest fan out there. And I mean, they beat the Bills, yeah, but the Bills beat them at home after they had a 21-0 lead. I think they'll be really good next year, and then the following year, they're gonna be trouble for us. I'll tell you that right now in the end. I just think come playoffs time, I think May hasn't had enough experience. Maybe he proves me wrong. Maybe he makes me eat my words. But I'm taking San Diego here, and what's his name, Hobart, because is it Hobart? I don't even know if I got their quarterback's name right. I just think the only thing I think about is San Diego playing in the cold could be a little problem. I don't know how cold it's going to be. Oh, fuck Christ, it's 55 degrees here in Niagara Falls today. It seemed like nice and sunny. If they get weather like that in New England, I think San Diego comes on top, and that's why I'm taking them. And I'm going to take them in a tight game. I think San Diego by 3. So let's go San Diego by 3. That's why I didn't go in order because of this last pick. So if you look at it, I took San Diego away team. I took Buffalo away team. There's 3 AFC games. There's 1 home game left. I really, really think Pittsburgh pulls off the upset. I think Rodgers brings the magic. And something happens, something's going to happen there. Houston's defense is really freaking good. Pittsburgh's defense is really good. I think Rodgers wins on a last-second drive. No, it won't be a Hail Mary. Definitely won't be that. But I think Pittsburgh comes through and wins this game as the only home AFC team to win. Hey, keeps Bills' chances of having another game at Highmark. I don't think it's going to happen with my picks the following week, which we won't talk about yet because you got to see injuries, see how this week folds out. But hey, if it does, if the Bills win and San Diego beats New England, you're a game away. A win away and a San Diego win away the following week from having the AFC Championship game. Yep, and you got it. Highmark Stadium. Maybe it's not the last. Maybe it wasn't the last game at Highmark. I'm pretty sure it is, but we will see. Only time will tell. And those are my picks, boys, from the Niagara Grit. You can't get any better than you can't get any grittier than those picks, right? Come on, give me some shit here. All right, talk shit in the comments. I can take the hatred. I'm going to end this part here with those picks, and football's over with for this segment. And now I will end it with, I don't know how I did on the first show. You guys, I'm sure, will let me know. Call me stupid, say how fucking dumb I look, or how fucked up I wear sunglasses in the house, for God's sakes. But this goddamn light on the camera is pretty fucking bright. So I wear the sunglasses anyways, but I need bifocals. I gotta find some bifocal sunglasses that have my prescription. These are prescription sunglasses, by the way. Pay a lot of money for them. So yeah, this is the show that ends the first show, the time to end the first show. I enjoyed talking. Brad Ryder's right. You gotta fucking drink a lot of water when you talk a lot, because your mouth gets dry as hell. I can't wait for his show tomorrow. Tune into him. Brad Ryder Radio. He's gonna have Scott Wilson on every Monday and Friday. Great show when Scott Wilson's on. They actually do the UB broadcast together with the famous Paul Peck. I'm sure you all know who he is. But yeah, we're gonna end the show with that. And I don't want to end it, but I have to. I got to try to get some editing in. I want to try to get this on by Friday night so I can have my first show up and done with, and then concentrate on a second show once a week. And maybe I got to do this through the Super Bowl anyways for the first 4 weeks. I may drop down to twice a month, bring it back up. Or who knows? If I get good at this shit, I may do it more. And you may see a live show. Like and subscribe to me. Because that's the only way I'm going to get better, I guess, is when people watch. Makes me happy to see people watch. So with that said, we will see you guys later. Happy hunting. Happy fishing. Ice fishing coming up. I mean, some people have ice fished already. We're going to see more colder temperatures after these 55-degree days. But hey, this is Rob Arbo from the Niagara Grit. Let's get gritty, baby. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time. This is the Niagara Grit Podcast live from Niagara Falls. Good night, everybody. Have a good time.